My name is Miss McMains, and I am a teacher in Riverside, California. You're about to watch a video of my students just to give you some background on them. They are, I teach at a continuation high school, so we accept juniors and seniors at our campus that are credit deficient. So they come to us with little to no credits and they are trying to graduate. The class that you're about to watch is foundational math. So these are students that when they get to our campus, they more than likely have not passed any math course in their high school career. So you'll see the problems that I put up are pretty basic. We have class sizes of 23 because we are, it's an intervention class. There's a few moments in the video I debated on taking out, but I decided to keep them in because I feel like it kept things very realistic. There are some cussing, incidents. I'm sure at first I was like, oh my god, but if you teach high school, I'm sure it's something you deal with. You'll see some cell phones incidents. So again, I decided to try to keep it very real. There's also an incident with the reflections that tends to be very normal. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Sorry, one last thing I wanted to show you. I should have got it on video, but I didn't. As my students come in the door, they get their math review notebooks from these crates as they come in. They grab them, I have their problem up, and they get started. Also want to apologize for the choppiness of the video. I was running out of space as I'm doing it, so I'm deleting an app that my son downloaded and then doing more video, deleting an app. So you can probably tell I'm not the most techie person. So again, I hope this is helpful.
Is it noise proof?
2.
No.
2.
Remember, you're allowed to talk. You're encouraged to talk.
I put calculus 2 to 7, x equals 7. Yeah, show both ways.
Number 2 is a new problem. If you forgot how to do number 2, what can you do?
Ask you or
Raise.
Ask your partner. What else could you do?
raise your hand.
What about yesterday's math review?
You look back.
Look back. Yes, thank you.
Hey, why are you doing her work for her?
Do we have to do a reflection?
Not yet, but reflection side should be blank, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we should be done. We should be done with number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
Can I get a volunteer to come up and do number 1? All right, Lizette. You can use the green pen. All right, remember, as Lizette is doing number 1, there's no talking, and make sure you are doing the processing in the other color. in green, purple, any other color besides what you wrote in. Remember, we don't erase, we correct, right? So we don't make the same mistake again. All right, take it away.
All right. Put a star if you wrote the date. Wrote reflection, math review, and if you wrote down the problem. Okay. And then put a star if you put the minuses. And we cross them out.
And how many minuses are there?
5,
And how many plus signs?
7. We started with that. And we started with that.
Very nice. Thank you. All right, go ahead and do your reflection for number 1. Also, whoops, I forgot something. Before we reflect, what is our key concept for number 1?
1 negative and 1 positive create a 0 pair or cancel out.
Perfect. Yes, or cancel out. Yeah. All right, go ahead and write the key concept under number 1. Anywhere on your paper's fine. And then go on to write a reflection for number 1. So your pencil should be moving. Lights are going crazy.
That's
All right.
scary.
Who would like to volunteer to read their reflection for number 1? Ramon.
I got this ready because I remember how to do it.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Ramon, you can do it.
More specific.
I got my answer by modeling -5 and putting under +7 and crossed out 5 to get 2.
That was beautiful.
Just giving you 2.
All right, hey,
That's messed up.
would you like to try again? A little more specific on what you did.
I gotta put it because I have my help. I'm gonna.
Set it off? Okay, I will do one. Alright. A volunteer to come up and do number 2.
I'm done.
That is Michael.
I'm doing it.
Alright. Alright, make sure as Michael's doing number 2, we are not talking, we're just correcting. Don't forget, if you make a mistake, what do?
You go back.
You rewrite it.
You circle it and rewrite it, yes. Rewrite is correct.
Okay, so start if you wrote the problem down. This.
Alright, sorry, the video died, so we'll start again.
Okay, so I added 2 to both sides.
We should not be talking while Michael.
I got 7. So this is 7 minus 2 is 5. So it is equal. So x equals 7.
Perfect, and where should they get stars?
If you got 7 and if you modeled it right, maybe.
Perfect. And how about for adding 2 to both sides?
Oh yeah. Added
Alright, and key concept, this is a new one, right?
Yes.
So, can somebody tell me the key concept for this one? There's a big hint on the board.
To solve for an unknown, we use inverse operations to isolate the variable. We check our answer by plugging it back into the equation to make sure it creates a true state.
Perfect. Alright. When you copy this, I only want you to copy the first part. Do not copy the star. That's just an extra. So just write down the first part. And when you're done with that, start your reflection for number 2. Alright, for the second reflection, instead of one person out loud, go ahead and just read your reflection to your closest neighbor.
Well, I wrote my
Got my
reflection
answer
was
by running 2 to both sides, which got negative. And I modeled it 7 minus 2
no, I did right. I was
plus 5.
right.
This side of the room needs some love, huh?
And I got it right because I added the numbers.
Alright. Mental math, are we ready?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, remember, resist the urge to shout it out. You're going to write it. Ramon's going to put that phone away. And Ramon's going to put that phone away. And we are going to write it. So is Santana. This video will be going to your parents. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright, mental math. Yes. You ready? Write the answer. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 minus 20. I'll say it again. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. We're back. Alan, what did you get?
Negative 12.
What do we get over here?
Negative 12.
Can somebody, and I will get tickets once I put the camera down. Alright, finally we're back again, sorry. If somebody could please explain how they got in their own head negative 12. What did your brain do? Please raise your hand.
Well,
Yes, Wally.
no, not me.
Oh, copy. Brian.
Well, you said 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which equals 8, minus 20 equals 12, negative 12.
And with the 2s, I saw you using your fingers. How did you,
Together.
you added them. Anyone do something besides add the 2s?
Subtract 5 minus 2.
Subtract 5 minus 2. How did you do that?
5 plus 2.
5 plus 2.
Because it's subtracting already. And when you add 5 plus 2, then you get 7.
What else did we do? Alright.
Well, I subtracted 8 from 20, and I know it's going to be a negative answer. So
That was beautiful. That is definitely getting some tickets, and I'm about to stop it. Sorry, it's me again. Sorry, a few things I forgot to mention. It is a spirit day at my school. It's gym day, so that's why I'm dressed pretty crazily in a weird gym get-up. I don't dress like this to school. Also, I am really sorry for my horrible video skills. I went back and watched it, and it's really hard to see some of the things going on, so I thought I would zoom in on a couple of the papers that I thought you would be able to see, but you could not see. So this is the paper that was back on my desk that the students came back to do the processing on. I don't think you could see it in the video at all, so I thought I'd zoom in on it for a second. On number 2, this is the one that Michael came back and did. You can see that he added 2 to both sides. He got x equals 7. This part, he was telling the class to check for a reasonable answer, so he plugged it back in to verify that 7 minus 2 did equal 5. Another thing I don't think you could see was the student's paper. So this is a student notebook. They do their math review every day. In this notebook, it only contains math review. That's what I was referring to when I said they could flip back to the day before. If they forgot how to do a problem, they can go back and reference it. Also, I kind of helped her separate this. I have them write down the key concept. So she wrote the key concept first, then the reflection for number 1, key concept for number 2, reflection for number 2, and then the processing they do in a different color. And last, I do have these posted in my room to help them start the reflection. I think you heard it in the video. A lot of times they do want to say, I got the problem right because I know how to do it. So I do try to encourage them to go more in depth, explain how you knew how to do it, use math terminology,